Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Yes.
What's going on, great people? Back at it. How y'all feeling?
So, man, we're going to start a little bit of these segments up, man, with these, I found creepy political TikTok.
What makes a
Creepy
political TikTok creepy?
What we about to see?
Let's see.
So this episode 1 of creepy political TikToks. I'm trying to see if it's gonna be episode 2 or 3, or we're gonna be maxed out on these. But we about to see. This is creepy political TikTok.
Unless the political person official is looking.
Gets creepy.
Creepy.
Yeah, let's see. Get creepy.
Let's see.
What was strong?
Just shot.
You ready?
Yep.
Introduce him to the record. Page 55.
Y'all remember this one?
55 from the committee's interview with FBI employee Roya Demlow, who you just spoke about, which took place on July 17, 2023.
They're here.
In that
right.
line, she says, the question was asked, okay, if someone were to leave here today, were to leave this interview and were to suggest or imply that when you said the laptop was real,
Creepy.
that meant that the FBI
Really
had
creepy.
affirmatively determined in October 2020 that the laptop belonged to Hunter Biden, that the contents
She is
belonged
looking
to Hunter Biden,
really
and that the
spooky.
contents had not been manipulated in some way. Would they be representing what you said, correct? Answer by Ms. Demlow. They would be representing what I said because I don't have much knowledge of that. They would be misrepresenting what I said because I don't have much knowledge of that. Because this committee likes.
That's like that intern that's just, I'm not saying she's an intern. She might actually work for them. It just reminds you of like that intern that just follows behind you and knows your every move, your every appointment, knows your every, her eyes make it look really creepy.
Misrepresent or leave off complete sentences of what individuals said.
Why does she know the whole
You're kinda,
speech?
sorta gorgeous, went one message from the former congressman. Your body is pretty insane. And this, I thought about you this AM. Some of his messages are so obscene, they can't be shown on television. He also sent her photos showing him bare-chested, including a picture that the teenager found especially upsetting.
Yeah.
What did you think when you saw that photograph that he sent with his young child?
I was disgusted.
Weiner communicated with the teen
Weiner.
on Twitter and Facebook, and also on the controversial social media sites Kick and Confide. Sometimes Weiner hid his identity using the screen name T-Dog.
That's a perfect name. Not only is his name is Weiner, but he's T-Dog.
And I never.
That's exactly what he's trying to show too, wasn't it?
So what is Kick and Confide? Oh my god!
I keep hearing about Kick pop up, but I don't know about Confide.
Another social media.
Yeah.
Didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should turn him in.
In September 2016, the FBI
It looks
came
Matrixy.
knocking.
They showed up at my house with a subpoena from New York.
The FBI also had a subpoena for Anthony Weiner and confiscated all of his electronic devices, including a laptop that was used by his wife, Uma Abedin. FBI agents found thousands of emails between Uma and Hillary Clinton. It was that discovery that led FBI Director James Comey to reopen the investigation into Clinton's private email server. The presidential election was just 11 days away.
Wow.
We never thought we were going to say thank you to Anthony Weiner.
It's coming
Clinton
together.
says it was a blow from which her campaign never recovered.
11 days before the election.
11 days before the election, and it raised the specter that somehow the investigation was being reopened. It just stopped my momentum.
The teen's dad spoke to us on the condition that his face not be shown.
What was your reaction when you found out that this 50-something-year-old man is preying on your young child?
My instant reaction was to find him and destroy him. But then you think about your child and you want them to grow up with a father.
The teen says she finally feels comfortable talking about the remarkable role she played in the greatest upset in U.S.
like that? That's
political
weird.
history.
So look, that was this. Look at your boy. Wait, I'm gonna go back because it went into it too fast.
He was there.
Listen, look, watch. Y'all look at this. Look at Joe.
Talking about the remarkable role she played in the greatest upset in U.S. political history.
Creepy Joe. That's Joe right there for you. I don't know. I think that man really want to go out with a bang before he die. You know what I mean? Like, man, let me kiss all the little girls, all the big girls, you know, get this out my system. Oh, nah, that's in them. That's in them. Look how long they literally wore that mask, probably just for the showing of this public display, and then as soon as that camera cut off, everybody take this bull off.
And this video is for entertainment purposes
only.
Okay.
I pledge to you as your president, we will get the job done, and I will not let you down.
Right.
He do have that weirdness about him, like he just don't really know what to do in those moments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I pledge that I will be a great president, and I will not let you down.
Ooh, look at that.
This is for all you ladies out there who claim to be feminists. That was a man who had successfully infiltrated a women's bathroom, and he was very excited to be there, as you may have noticed. If you ever had anything to fight for, this would be the thing. You are out there claiming to be victims of the highest order, saying that you have no control over your lives and that men dominate in every single aspect of life. Maybe it's time to recognize the fact that this is actually happening now. If you claim to be a feminist and don't see a problem with this video, you truly do not even believe in what you have been fighting for. Feminists should be outraging against this kind of insanity as opposed to constantly complaining about a gender wage gap that doesn't exist, or the fact that all men are potential rapists. Start reclaiming your rights by kicking this kind of ideology to the curb. Don't sacrifice your rights for the sake of being woke and appeasing the woke mob, because this is not okay. Do you really want a biological man with all of his members still attached invading your personal space? What about your daughters? Do you not want them to be safe and feel at peace knowing that there's not a man in the stall next to her? Right. I'm a very firm believer in privacy, and when it's being invaded in this obscene way, of course I have to say something about it. I am not implying in any way that all people who identify as trans are perverts, but this ideology will be utilized so that men can live out their creepy fantasies. And to ignore that potentiality is really, really stupid.
Yeah, you're good. Let me whisper a secret. Don't tell mommy what I told you.
He said, yeah, let me tell you a secret. This man is really trying to go out with a bang in his life. I'm not talking about his presidency. I'm talking about his life.
Oh my God.
He really has some things that he never got out, that his marriage ain't really good enough, that he really wish he could still slide with. He probably, you get what I'm saying?
This is
because you smelling, kissing, smelling, kissing, smelling, kissing.
Weird.
You got it?
I know she felt weird. Yeah.
I'm recording.
Oh, you're recording. That minutes open.
Oh, you're recording.
Too bad, so sad.
Somebody confiscate this phone
right now.
Mr. President, can you tell us about the hacking of cabinet officials by China and the threshold of concern you have about that, sir?
Ready? Yes. How we get these guys in?
Ready? Look at this dude right here. He's like, I guess we're leaving. Wow.
There's this really interesting online forum called Godlike Productions, and frankly, it's a conspiracy theory forum. But once in a while, you'll come across a very interesting post that requires some attention, of which was this post right here. And it was, as you can see by the dates up here in the corner, it was posted in 2019. You can read the post for yourself if you pause this video, but I'll just give you a quick rundown. This person claims to work in U.S. intelligence and in the U.S. military, and they have some intel. Well, that's not really unusual. A lot of people can claim whatever they want. But what really grabbed my attention is that they said in the beginning of 2020, the beginning of the year, you will start see some things unfold. And in the bottom of the post right here, they talk about the spring of 2020. So yeah, that lands us probably the beginning of the year, between January to the spring of 2020. And they say that there's going to be a lot of political unrest, potential uprising. That part is a part that really got my attention. And again, This was made in 2019. November of 2019, shortly before we have seen the rise of a particular event, you could say.
Yeah.
An event that I don't like to talk about on my page because I have had a lot of videos flagged for mentioning it. Now, the post does get a little weird. They talk about a new government being created in a town called Apex, which can be found in Missouri. Clearly, we don't have any evidence of this. Not as interesting of a detail, but it is a detail I thought to mention anyway.
See, you remember the new government? That's what Bill Cooper talks about in Behold a Pale Horse.
What do you think, though? Do you think that the OP had something of substance to say and that they were accurate? Again, they pretty much did predict a lot of what has occurred in the beginning of 2020. Tell me your thoughts.
When will he learn that me he cannot slay? Year after year he burned me in this grove.
You know what this is, right?
That?
The Bohemian Grove. That's that one. That's that always exclusive elitist picture where you see this big old owl in the middle of this dark area, and this is where the elites go and do elite things.
Okay.
But somebody actually recorded, got close enough to record that, where they don't let anybody in that in that area,
It looks
wherever this
so
is.
weird.
Yeah.
Lifting your puny shouts of triumph to the stars. But when again he turn your faces to the marketplace, do ye not find me waiting as of old? Fools!
Today, your poll numbers behind President Trump have been...
That just shows the elitism, those things that they go and do in these secret places, these people with power.
Yeah.
It get real.
Like a play.
It seems like the more elite you get, the more weird it gets.
It seems like they were at a play listening to somebody on stage.
Right.
And pretty substantially behind. And you
Not here.
And tonight.
Oh, he was on.
Was that like a dog?
No, he was an American Psycho, but
that was Charles Manson.
Wasn't that Manson?
Yeah, that was Charles Manson.
Oh my God.
It was like that's like one of those dolls. You press the button on, and the dolls make the faces. And
I'm sorry.
Smile.
All right.
Whatever you do, just don't look up. That's the message from your president, the Biden administration, as thick, black, toxic chemical smoke.
You keep your eye on the road ahead. You put your head down, and you put one foot in front of the other.
What movie was that from? Don't Look Up. Oh, that was a movie called Don't Look Up. Remember, they were the world was coming to an end. They were telling people don't look up, just live life, don't look up, because it was actually I think it's gonna be a meteor or something that's gonna destroy the earth. So people wouldn't look. They were like, nah, don't even look up. Just keep focused on life. Would you actually, because you're about to be destroyed in like a
don't
week.
pay attention to what's going on.
Exactly.
Don't prepare.
Exactly.
Just keep living life.
Exactly. And that was so dumb. And he looked up.
Somebody looked, and they finally looked up.
The capital, we offer an escape, a new beginning, a lifetime of unending joy. We have an abundance of attractions so captivating, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. Let's take a look, shall we?
Oh my God. What's dystopian?
Wow.
What's dystopian?
I don't remember.
You've been to the library for a long time.
I
You don't
know,
remember?
but I totally forgot Hold on, let me look it up.
Let's see what dystopian is.
Where's my dictionary? No, I don't want to make up nothing. A society characterized by human misery.
Ooh.
Wow. As squalor, oppression, disease, and overcrowding. Wow.
His forehead. This is bullshit. That's a mask. That's a skin mask. It ain't normal. Look at it.
Stop it.
Ugh.
You can't believe anything you see these days. These glasses aren't even real. Neither is my face. All this stuff was 3D tracked on using these dots that I drew on with this marker. Actually, the marker isn't real either.
Stop it.
Or my face. Have a good night.
These guys are central casting. There's nobody in Hollywood that looks like these people.
Wow.
So I wanted to show y'all this, man. So when I was looking at Bible context and I was reading, looking at the word, I was trying to see anything that matches to these things at these times, which of course they do. The first one I saw was Romans 13:1, where it says, "Let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there's no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God." So what's crazy is this is all in God's grand scheme plan in the end, where he where certain people have been put in place, but that don't mean that they were supposed to do what they did once they got in there. They were supposed to do something with a totally different agenda. They got in and did wrong. Sin, lust, and all these other things creeped in, because God appoints you to high positions. You can't. That was something that you were made to do, but if you corrupt it, that's on you. I had another one for y'all. For Ephesians 5:5, for you may be sure of that, of this, that anyone who is sexually immoral, impure, or who is covetous, that is an what's that, idolater? How do you pronounce that? Mm-hmm. Has no inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and God. So when a lot of these immoral things that's going on earth, that's been raised up from the government who have gone astray, then you have these things that God you will not inherit the kingdom from. You need to step back. You need to repent and ask for forgiveness. And this is the last one. I was thinking. I'll
read this one. 2 Peter 2:10. And especially those who indulge in the lusts of defiling passion and despise authority, bold and willful. They do not tremble as they blaspheme the glorious ones.
And so we're in a world that God is blasphemed. He's not taken serious because they haven't physically seen him come and do what he does. But what if you're doing what you're doing, you live in this life, and God returns tomorrow? What do you do?
Well, is that it?
That's it.
Either those that don't believe will believe and confess, or decide still not. And those of us who already know him, gonna be ready to roll.
Gonna be ready to roll.
Gonna be ready to roll.
Do you know where you're gonna go when you die? I pray in the name of Jesus that you find it, that you see this message, and I pray that you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior, and y'all take care. This is creepy TikToks. It was creepy political TikToks. Let me get that correct. And it looks like there's so many things going in the political house that we don't even see.
No, we don't have privy to
no
a
third
of that.
What we wanted.
Right. Because when you got more information, you know, and you're going to be held accountable with that level of information. So,
yep.
Nah.
All right, lead them on the water, baby.
All right, guys. If you are feeling this content, continue to come back. Give us some comments in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell, guys. So when the videos drop, you'll get them. We appreciate your support. Love you, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Yeah.